Okay, so for those of you who haven't heard, there's a product available on your grocery store shelves labeled orange juice with extra pulp. Not just a normal amount of pulp, but an additional excess dosage of pulp. It's pulp infused with more pulp than even the sloppiest bargain basement, no health code Chinese sweatshop juice extraction process would conceivably leave behind. Let me say it again. Orange juice with extra pulp. What the frack is wrong with you people? Do you drink apple juice with extra peels or milk with extra chunks of udder? Beverages are for drinking, not for chewing, and I shouldn't have to floss after taking a sip of my preferred libation. Look, read my lips. Pulpy OJ is a sign of failed intellect. Or, more simply, pulp equal fail. Now, I realize that some of you like to pretend you're buying a quart of freshly squeezed citrus ambrosia, lovingly hand-reamed by the hippiest of self-righteous eco-vegans, then delivered to your local food co-op by flying unicorns with the equivalent carbon footprint of a free-range butterfly. But you're not. Your pulp-infested OJ comes from the same Mother Earth-raping hate factories as my pure, unadulterated orange juice. But to make you feel a smidge less suburban white consumer guilt, you pay your corporate overlords to leave behind the shreds of chunky Valencia afterbirth that any decent food scientist could have strained out with 2 seconds effort and a rusty window screen. And even that's not good enough. You aren't content with simply pretending to drink regular fresh squeezed orange juice. You have to go over the line and add extra pulp, the kind of juice polluting fruit shrapnel that only creeps into your beverage when you dump an unopened bag of mealy roadside oranges into the wood chipper from Fargo. What's next for the trendy OJ connoisseur? Buying a carton of orange slices that some migrant worker has lightly beaten with a hammer and then drinking it with a knife and fork? Tell you what. Why don't you self-loathing overachievers settle in with a nice cool glass of rancid applesauce and spare me the hassle of having to double-check the label on my carton of OJ to make sure I'm not accidentally buying your chunkified idiot juice? Look, it breaks down like this. Orange juice with pulp is for the self-deluded. Orange juice with extra pulp is for eco-nerd posers. Pulp-free orange juice? That's what grown-ups drink. Choose your OJ accordingly. This is Food Rants.